how much devastation. It's just unbelievable to see from where we are. What did you see on the ground in your district? And tell me about the ongoing danger that's still there.
Well, the ongoing danger is what the firefighter was just telling you about, and that is that the winds might whip up tonight, but we're prepared and we've got enormous resources deployed. There's also a danger if we let people go back to the community on their own. I know you can see me there, but I've got a firefighter with me there, not in the screen, making sure that I'm aware of all the dangers that are left, the power lines, the natural gas, etc. But we're already focused on what it's going to take to rebuild. It's just devastating, though, to go block after block, burned out house after burned out house, and to realize that every one of those houses is a family.
Is everyone in your district accounted for? I mean, knowing that residents can't return to their homes, what's that like, not knowing if every family that those homes represented are all together?
Well, we still have a few unaccounted for people, missing persons. We also have not been able to go into the community with, I hate to say it, cadaver dogs, looking for whether there are any dead people or dead animals there. We have over 20 casualties between the two big fires in LA County, and it's I hate to say it, but I think we're going to discover more as we are able to go house by house, property by property. People are anxious to get back in and see their homes, but we just don't have the resources to escort every one of them. And then you also have the risk that when you take somebody to their home just to show it to them, that they go in and refuse to leave. So we've got to be in a position to open up the community as we make it safe. And a lot of people are, even if they've heard that their house has been destroyed, to actually see it, it's going to be heart-wrenching for them.
I mean, it's overwhelming, the weight of the choices to balance the interests of the city with the interests of the people who desperately want to know what's happened to their homes or loved ones as well. You know, you and a number of other California congresspersons have sent a letter to the president-elect Trump asking for aid. But a number of Republicans are saying that the fire aid should come with some kinds of conditions. Listen.
I expect that there will be strings attached to money that is ultimately approved. There can't be a blank check on this.
I think there should probably be conditions on that aid. That's my personal view.
Before we put funds into place, we've got to find out exactly how we're going to hold these leaders accountable and what sort of policy changes are required.
They don't deserve anything, to be honest with you, unless they show us they're going to make some changes.
What do you say to those Republican colleagues, Congressman?
Well, you shouldn't kick us while we're down. At the same time, we'd be stupid if we didn't learn from this. Just as I know Speaker Johnson is from Louisiana. They have had major hurricane damage, both in Katrina and the 2020 hurricanes. And as a country, we should insist upon building back better. And in fact, the California law already provides that. We have a strict fire code for in terms of construction for any new construction after 2008, and all the people building back from this fire are going to have to meet that code. And while we don't have analysis of this fire yet, we had a major fire in Northern California in Paradise, and we saw that only 18% of the homes that didn't meet this new code survived, but well over 50% of those who did meet the new code survived. So we're going to build back better. It's reasonable for people in the rest of the country to want to see us do that. We're committed to it, but we've got to learn some other things from this, especially compulsory home maintenance, making sure that you don't have anything flammable within 5 to 10 feet of the home is just critical. And now everybody's thinking about it because this is the biggest fire, but how many people are walking around their home every week making sure that there isn't a fire hazard right next to the home. And the analysis, as I've seen, say most home fires are ignited by something within 5 feet of the home.
Well, Congressman, we'll certainly hope that there will be changes made, but then the obvious response would be vegetation. Is if wildfire and brush fire also started and you have dry conditions, how do you regulate vegetation around the home that could also have traveled the embers on the wind? Congressman Brad Sherman, a lot of work ahead of you. Thank you for joining us.
Good to be with you, and thank you for your interest in this.